Yeah, and many teams, they do this now. As soon as the guys come in and the coach addresses the team, they cut it.
Can I admit something to you?
And they put it out there.
I absolutely. I do. I love it as a fan.
I like getting that access as well.
And the NFL does an unbelievable job too. Their speeches are like out of control.
The coaches be performative.
I love it.
You're right, but that unfortunately is the trade-off.
Yeah.
I am a little bit with Sammy on this, even though I can play the dinosaur. I get it. I get where the value is, and I clipped it. I asked you to clip it 5 minutes before because I think that there's value in it. And it goes back to our Amazon days where we watched the Leafs 3 or 4 years ago, and you can really get a sense of who they are on a day-to-day basis, a lot more out of it, even though we think it could be performance-driven or not. It's still fairly real.
Yeah, that is the part that I'm worried we're going to lose, right? Like, as a team, when you sit in that locker room and wait for your coach to come in and get a sense of what they thought of the game, it's immediately now it feels like it's going to be PR, right? Like, I don't know if you're really going to get the actual take of the coach. You know, you see, we got Spencer Carberry coming on today, and I've had several people send me Washington Capitals clips and be like, the Leafs could never have this. Carberry is gassing the boys up. You know, franchise leader and this, whatever. You know, hey, this round of snaps over here.
Somebody sent me one of his the other day.
Yeah, where he gave him 2 days off.
Yes.
The whole room went insane.
They said, ole, ole, ole.
They all were like jumping in a circle in the middle of the room.
And since then, they've given up 13 goals in 3 games. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bad response.
They've been crap ever since.
I'm the dinosaur.
But I think we're stealing an important part of the coach-team relationship. The post-game, I love it. I want to see it.
There's no such thing as intimacy anymore. Everybody's out there for everybody to see, and that's the demand right now.
Yeah.
So it is. It's
like,
at times it's Truman. I'm watching the Jim Carrey movie.
Like,
Truman.
I wonder if the coach gives a speech and then they go, okay, camera's out, and they go, boys, what is that? Like, do you get a second version of the speech?
The whole world gets to judge you now 24/7 with the cameras.
I would say that the Leafs put out one where they did win. I don't know if it was earlier this year or late last year or whatever, where Berube was like, yeah, happy we got the win, but there's a lot of work we still need to do. And like, there was like a bit of honesty. So I don't know if they do 2 takes.
Okay, so I asked you to clip this one because I think it is raw. I don't think that Craig Berube is thinking about a camera in the room. I hope that they covered up a few F-bombs in it. Okay, perfect. So let's have a raw, emotional Craig Berube addressing his team after last night's come from behind victory.
Welcome back, Walsey. Good job. Real good job by everybody hanging in there. Big character win. That's a great comeback. Just shows perseverance and character, how we came back and won the game. Great job.
Boys, Walter, great job. Let's go to Dak.
Got the belt.
Thanks, Beastie. Way to grind that one out, boys. We got to get on a roll here and keep this thing going.
I think I'm going to admit the reason I like it is I get to hear the nicknames they have for each other because I'm so obsessed with nicknames. But Beastie is unreal. Monty Beastie.
All right. This is where I may differ a little bit here, okay? And I wouldn't have come in as positive as Craig. I wouldn't have yelled at them, but I would not have gone into this whole shtick about character and perseverance when basically for 57 minutes I didn't see character and I didn't see perseverance.
But this is, I think you're trying to put it in them. Make them believe that that's what it was and instill that confidence, truth or not.
See, that's it.
But yes, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, and I'm not saying that my way is definitively better or it's what the team needs. Chief's around them all the time, every day. He knows them better than I do. So that's where you're into this good cop, bad cop parent thing where someone says he needs a kick in the ass or the other one says, no, he needs a pat on the back. Me personally, my first instinct would have been, shut the door and sit down. And please tell me why. And let's go down the list that we went down yesterday, okay? No Connor Bedard. I called out the leaders. Joe Bowen Knight. We're at home. We got Joseph Wall back. That we can come out. And as Craig Berube well documented on all our Instagrams last night, he can tear a strip off of them with one shot on goal in the first 14 minutes. Then go into a second period where everybody's calling maybe the worst second period all year long. Okay? Whatever the case is.
A lot of those.
Okay, and we're watching TSN. They had the broadcast last night. Tomorrow night we'll have it on.
Yep.
Those guys start having discussions on whether or not they've quit on their coach and whether it's the right decision if people are contemplating about firing him or not. And if I'm not mistaken, our group chat also had someone insinuate, like, should they fire somebody?
No. It was kicked off. I think it was 2-0. I put in a chat rebuild.
So we've got rebuild.
We've
We got people insinuating whether a coaching change is coming on.
Okay, if we're doing a group chat confidential, which is a great segment I want to do in a show one day. I said I think Craig could be fired tomorrow. I think it's just my point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get
Which
my
I think
point.
is actually
Okay, you get my point. Now we're going into a third period, and at the 10-minute mark, I'm hearing stereo sound of boos I haven't heard in a long time. And I'm thinking to myself, man, they are within a whisker right now of waffles on the ice, jerseys on the ice. Okay?
Here come the pretzels.
So at some point after the game, I would remind the players of all of this, but somehow we take 3 minutes of last night and we flush everything else down the toilet, and we're just going to focus on character and perseverance, and let's build off of this.
It sounds like Daddy came home and decided it was the pat on the back rather than the kick in the butt that the team needed.
Is that a good thing? Is that okay for you?
Well, listen, I think it's a very good question. And I don't know. One thing we have been surprised by has been Berube's penchant to use the carrot more than the stick. We thought when he came here, we'd see a little bit more of the stick. I would say there's more longevity in the carrot and the back pat if things come around. You know, it's a long season to be, laying into guys the whole time through. But Kip, to your point,